I'm Valerie Baron. I graduated in December of 2012, and I am a Penn Law Fellow at the Environmental Integrity Project in Washington, D.C., where I work with communities in rural areas that are impacted by factory farms. I chose my partner organization because I worked there my very first summer after 1L, and I loved working there. I really like that they work at the intersection of regulatory law and litigation, and that they do environmental work, but also focus on the impact that environmental problems have on communities that are struggling because they're not getting the protection of laws that are already on the books. Being a toll public interest scholar at Penn Law exposes you to all of the very best things about public interest at Penn, and that is the perfect way to launch a public interest career. You have immediate access to the folks at the Toll Public Interest Center and the clinic and all of the resources here on campus, but more than that, you come into law school knowing that you are going to be a public interest lawyer and that you have the entire backing of the institution, the alumni, and everything else that goes with that to make that happen. By having the opportunity to study not just the law but environmental studies, I was able to build skills that will help me be more than just one-dimensional support to communities in need of legal services, but also other types of analysis and services. There's been so much focus on increasing the resources to public interest students at Penn Law, and having been a dual degree student, I was here for a little bit longer than others, and it was a real gift to be able to see how the community has grown and how the efforts of the institution to foster public interest have really paid off. And after I'd graduated from law school, I was a teaching assistant for environmental law class. I was sitting in the law school, and I overheard a couple of professors talking about how they were concerned that their students didn't know about all of the different public interest-oriented courses that were available. And to me, it was a really nice moment to be able to reflect on how the institution was always there for those of us who chose to pursue this sort of work, but it really listened to what we needed and responded directly by adding fellowships, by beefing up the staff in the Public Interest Center, but also by reaching out and hiring faculty who can directly support public interest careers. And even though I'd already graduated, it was really nice to be part of that sort of institution where I felt so supported.